I love playing hide and seek. Some people would say I love it too much, but I disagree. It's the job of a bounty hunter to chase criminals who are hiding. So today I'm meeting a bounty hunter and challenging him to a dangerous game of hide and seek. What does a bounty hunter do?
50% paperwork and investigative work, and 50% is out on the field. What I mean by out on the field is I'm out there chasing people. If we get a case, it's regarding a bail skip. Somebody that's been bonded out of jail and they did not show up to court. So what we have to do is we go out, do surveillance, then apprehend that person and bring them back to jail.
What are some of the more intense cases you've covered?
The guy was 25 years old. He happened to be with his mom. The mom had a pepper spray keychain, pepper sprayed me while I'm arresting her son, tackling him on the ground, rolling around. And at that time, I only had handcuffs on me. Nothing else because it was undercover.
So, I want to challenge you to catch me. I'm gonna go on the run. I'm gonna get an hour head start, and then you and your team can chase me.
Challenge accepted.
Because you're a bounty hunter and I expect you to break into my apartment, I'm just gonna give you a key to my apartment. Don't go in my roommate's room. If you get close enough to see me, you can chase me, and your job is to put me in handcuffs.
If you make me run, I'm gonna tackle you.
At the end of the 6-hour chase, if you don't have me in handcuffs, I win.
And I'll buy you dinner.
Oh, can we be friends?
Of course. If you're gonna challenge me to catch you, I'm gonna catch you as soon as possible.
I don't understand how you're going to catch me if you don't know where I'm going.
This is how bounty hunters work, and if you wanna find out, just wait till Friday.
What I didn't tell the bounty hunter was I spent the last 2 weeks preparing my escape. I've done lots of research and found that most criminals are caught when they reach out to their family, a friend, or a lover. Therefore, I will not be reaching out to my family, friends, or lover.
I look like an alien right now. I'm not happy about it, but I think it's going to help me get away from this bounty hunter.
There's a few more things I have to do before I leave. I'm going to be putting on this muscle shirt to make me look beefier. I'm going to be wearing my glasses all day. There's no photos of me on social media wearing my glasses. I'm going to be leaving my cell phone so that no one can track my phone. When the bounty hunter arrives at my apartment, he's going to find several clues. There's no way in hell this guy's going to capture me.
We're gonna go to his house first, then we're gonna see if we could tap into the cameras that's around his building, see which way he walked off or what he did. We also posted his picture on Facebook. The sheriff's department, we have contacts with them, so we sent them your picture. We're just gonna have everybody, the community, try to help us locate Mike.
My first move was to run straight for the subway. I knew if anyone was following me in a car, they wouldn't be allowed to bring their car on the subway. Next, I offered $20 cash to an off-duty Lyft driver to give me a ride out of the area. It's 10 o'clock, so my 1 hour head start is over. We are now just getting on the highway. I feel very confident that we're gonna escape. "10 minutes into the hunt, the bounty hunter will receive a text message from an unknown phone number.
We did receive a clue, but now it's up to us to decipher that.
He basically made it look like a code.
That unknown phone number is a clue that I had written and given to a coworker of mine at BuzzFeed.
This is Mike's only clue for you. We eat sushi tonight.
We eat sushi tonight.
The first 4 letters of those words spell west. Was I going west? He would have to find out. We were in the taxi for about a half hour. Now we are, I don't know, maybe 30 miles outside of Los Angeles. I had the Lyft driver drop me off 2 blocks away from a special effects makeup artist. She and I had been speaking for the past 2 weeks about putting prosthetic pieces on my face to make me look like a completely different person.
Mike reached out to me a couple weeks ago to do a disguise makeup for him, and so I thought the best approach would be definitely using prosthetic application. Those elements, while still subtle, will definitely do a lot to change his appearance.
Fugitive recovery, we're coming in. He loves clues.
Clue number 2 had 2 parts. Part 1 was, what is part of your eye that is also a type of flower? The second part of the clue is, what white watery substance is found on the ground in the winter?
What part of your eye that is also a type of flower? So with that being said, I actually texted one of my friends that's an optician, and he's actually also a bounty hunter as well. So he's gonna know that for sure and let me know what that is.
The answer to part 1 is iris. The answer to part 2 is snow. Take the first letter of both of those words and you get is. Clue number 1, west. Clue number 2 is.
Iris freeze.
Iris. Let's look up places called Iris. There's Iris Cafe.
Throughout our investigation, talking to the roommate believes that he's in his vehicle. At least we have a vehicle to look out for now.
Let's head out to the girlfriend's address right now, see if she knows anything or if his car is there or if there's any clues or whatever.
So first, I use a medical grade adhesive to glue the pieces onto his face. I go ahead and apply a set of brow prosthetics. From there, I go ahead and apply the chin prosthetic.
Mike doesn't seem very smart, so Iris? See if there's any yoga places that have an Iris or something.
Then the bounty hunter received another text message from an unknown phone number. This was another coworker of mine from BuzzFeed who offered to help out.
Where (rich, (old, nincompoops go / I sent it. So now a bounty hunter has my number. I hope he's cute.
Where rich and old and nincompoops go. Something have to do with Iris.
Take the first letter of each of those words and you get wrong. Clue number 1, west. Clue number 2 is. Clue number 3, wrong. Therefore, I'm going east.
So nobody's home right now, it's not working. His car's not here. So he hasn't been here.
Yeah, she's probably working during the day. Why do the older people like to play bingo?
Whatever letter had a period in front of it, I just put it together and it's spelled west. Searching on Yelp, Iris and West Lash Co came up. It's actually a eyebrow place.
The smallest lead can also be the biggest lead.
Yep.
I then apply the top and bottom lip prosthetic. Once I'm done with application, I go around and blend all of the edges to make sure that it blends completely into his skin. Once I'm done with that, I go in with a red tone to create the under blood tone and the flesh to blend it into the rest of his skin.
We just did a quick background again on him to find out other possible addresses with his phone number, and we got a hit on an address that's linked to his phone number and his name. So we're just gonna go and check that out.
We are locked out.
Let's see if we could get him from another door. Or is she opening the garage? Let's go.
Oh, perfect. Let's go. There's a package at the front door. It comes back to a Rachel, different last name. This is an old address, so that's what we determined by coming here.
Let's just hit up his old address, and then afterwards, if we can't find anything from over there, we'll sit out his apartment and try to figure out how he left.
Then I go in with various levels of flesh tone. From there, I apply a set of eyebrows, and after that, he's done and ready to go.
There's only an hour left in this chase. Bounty hunter has no idea where we are. I've been very successful in not giving him any clues in the right direction.
Then I put the tracker on his car, man.
Because I don't think this bounty hunter is anywhere close to catching me, I'm gonna put myself as close to him as possible. So the best way I figured I could do that was by replacing his interns with myself. I will be filming him with my disguise on, and I will claim to be a freelance videographer. I'm gonna put on a slight accent, I'm gonna talk a little bit differently, I'm gonna use a different body posture, and I'm gonna try to make him think that I'm someone else. If he doesn't figure out that it's me, I win. All right, so we are a block away from the bounty hunter right now. There's about 15 minutes left in the hunt. The whole day could be completely ruined. He could put me in handcuffs in 3 seconds. Or for the next 15 minutes, I could convince him I am someone else. So I'm gonna be putting on an accent and we're gonna see what happens. Then the bounty hunter received a 4th clue from an unknown phone number.
No more directions. Your shadow is attractive. All right, Mike, this is kind of weird, not gonna lie.
Sacco. This is other Mike.
Mike? Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Emily, nice to meet you.
Yeah, apparently
Emily,
Mike.
hi.
Apparently Mike just sent Sacco another clue. So let's go ahead and get him mic'd up. He's gonna read that last clue real quick. And then we'll take it from there. And let me go call Jen real quick and see if maybe we can extend a little bit.
Okay, sure. Check 1, 2, check.
Great.
Check.
Sounds good.
Your shadow is attractive. We're gonna have to like decrypt it and try to figure out what it means. Let's check that parking lot real quick. You think if he's gonna be on the highest level, do you? Don't you think so? So Mike just sent us the last clue right now. It's already been 7 hours and it's already 4 o'clock right now. But he sent an interesting text that said your shadow is attractive, which leads us to believe he's actually watching us as well. So right now we're gonna take the next few minutes we have and look around the area real quick and see if we can try to find him.
One thing that's wrong with the microphone.
What's it?
Can I angle it?
Yeah, of course.
Touch your mouth a little bit. Sorry, my bad.
All good? Is it better now?
One final thing. I'm Mike.
I noticed it. I noticed it with his freaking thing. Dude, I knew it, man. We were talking about it so much. I'm like, why does this guy have...
Guys, did you ever...
He stopped for a minute before you even came. He was like, dude, look at his face. I'm like, no. I'm like, this is Hollywood. This guy's probably a weirdo.
That's funny. I'm wearing a muscle shirt right now. I had...
Dude, no way. You're f***ing with me. Oh my God, this f***ing guy. I f***ing knew it.
Those were a tense last few minutes.
And as soon as you basically shook my hand and said you're Mike, I literally wanted to punch you in the face.
Thank you for not punching me in the face. My weakness is my cockiness. I could have easily stayed in La Puente and you never would have found me.
Oh, definitely.
But I chose to really challenge your skills and get up in your face. So I learned being a fugitive is miserable because you cannot talk to your friends, you cannot talk to your family, you cannot talk to your lover. It's not a fun life. What I think is so interesting is that your only weakness as a bounty hunter is that you're too kind.
I'm not gonna, especially whenever you say it's freelancers and they're interns, or even if they're interns, I'm not gonna be rude and be like, hey, give me your ID. Because first of all, it wasn't them who signed up for this. I'm not gonna, I could have pressured them, but then I don't know what kind of buttons I'd be pushing on that guy. Then I would have to deal with him. I could have offended him very easily.
Right.
It was perfect. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you. You owe me a dinner.
I'm taking you to Korean barbecue, my favorite spot.
We'll bring our girlfriends.
Who knows, maybe we could be great friends after this.
When we go on a double date with our girlfriends, what if I dressed up as my girlfriend and she dressed up as me?
That would be great. That would be great.